Today I want to tell you about my most liked and my most disliked cards in Power of the Elements. First, the cards I really like. Malfi Wally. This is pretty much Obedience School, but just better. This can summon any 2 Malfis from your deck and you can use this on your opponent's turn. It doesn't lock you into beast monsters. You can reuse this because Malfi Wally returns itself to the hand. This is just such a great card and I really like it. Then another card I think that's kind of slept on is Terrors of the Underroot. This is basically Ice Dragon's Prison, but it's a budget version of it. Like you can set any card from your opponent's graveyard to their side of the field and you can target and send 1 card from their side of the field to the graveyard. This is non-destruction removal and it sets a monster from their graveyard so they can't use the effects of the monster, they can't link, synchro or XC summon with it. It's such a nice card and I'm looking forward to playing it in some of my decks, I have to say. Then Orsa the Earth Channeler. We saw what Win the Wind Channeler did for something like Speedroids, for example, or Ritual Beasts. I think Earth decks in general are better than pure Wind decks. For example, we have Madolche, we have Earth Machines, we have this is not a great deck, but Super Heavy Samurais, we have Karakuris. There's really many pure Earth decks and some of them are really capable as well. Orsa searches most Earth starters, so this is just really great. If you can play, like, if you can not get this Ash, then this is insane if it resolves. Then one other card I really like is Crawler Soma. This does everything crawlers need. Like it's a buddy on the field because it can special summon itself by changing the battle position of a monster on your side of the field. It summons 2 crawlers from the deck on turn 1. Like, what else do you want? You have everything with this. Then the last card I really like in the set, and that is still cheap, so grab it while you can, is Vernus Sylph of the Flourishing Hills. This you can discard to search any Vernus Sylph monster from your deck, and then you can special summon any Earth monster from your graveyard. Yeah, this is insane. Prepare to play against the Earth Barrier statue now, because you can do this apparently. Vernus Sylphs can do so many things for Earth decks. They can mill any Earth monster, for example. There's other ones that can draw you cards. Vernus Sylphs are just really fun to play, and I really have to say I'm looking forward to maybe splashing them in Madolche or in some other Earth decks I'm planning to play. And now the cards that I really don't like in Power of the Elements. Double Dust Tornado Twins. This is pretty much exclusively there to avoid Twin Twister or other cards that target multiple spells and traps on the field to destroy them. This is just a lot of the Heavenly Prisons, but in really bad. I don't think anybody should play this. I really think this is just a horrible pack filler and I don't like it. Then another card I don't like that some people were hyping, but I don't like Moray of Avarice. I think you can just play Moray of Greed instead. It goes even and it doesn't need to banish a monster for cost. Like Moray of Greed just can shuffle 2 water monsters from your hand into the deck and then you draw 3 cards. It doesn't need to banish a specific type, like it doesn't need to banish a fish for cost and then you could draw 2, or just play Pote of Avarice instead. Pote of Avarice is still a great card if you can combo off and get your graveyard full with monsters. Another card I don't like is Ika the Flame Buddy. Like, what is this supposed to do? It can counter Crystal Beasts, Union monsters, or maybe Therians, but like, nobody's trying to play anti-Union monster in 2022. This is just not happening and I don't know why they would release this. Like you could maybe play this if you were playing Crystal Beasts to summon your own scales, but this is just really big levels of cope if you want to play this card. And finally, Nemesis Elephant. This is a trap monster that you can special summon as a level 2 and it can change its attribute and type. I really don't like it and I don't know why we get this released. We have the Eldritch trap monsters. We have Angel Statue Azurune. We have anguish pattern. We have so many good trap monsters, and then we just get a worse Swamp Mirror in 2022. Like, it's not even level 4. You can't go into any rank 4s. It's not a tuner or something. Like, we have trap monsters that are tuners. Like, you can't do anything with it. It doesn't revive itself. It doesn't have any protection. It doesn't destroy anything. It doesn't negate anything. It doesn't interact with anything else. Yeah, I don't understand why this is being printed in 2022. But yeah, there always need to be some pack fillers, I guess. Yeah, I hope you like this list. Share your own list in the comments if you have any ideas what cards you think are great in the upcoming format. If you say there are maybe some cards that are still being slept on. For example, I think that Vernalizers, or however you pronounce them, are gonna be really nice. They're not gonna be meta changing or anything, but I think that Splites might be hyped up a bit too much. I don't think they will be the tier 0 meta threat that many people are making them out to be. I still think they are going to be a decent deck, but I think there's many counters you can run, and I'm very curious about the next format, is all I can say. And there's quite many cards that I think that you can grab because they are still cheap, and maybe something like Terror of the Underroots spikes in price if people realize that it's not that bad of a card, or some other cards I listed might rise in price too, or not. Who knows? Anyways, have a nice day and see you in the next video. Goodbye.